A pleasant Thursday morning to you. Welcome once again to Untengle on the Bridge, 99 FM. Want to say a very special morning to Richie B and the Up and Go crew. Have yourselves all a wonderful day. And a very special morning to our listeners. You know, we do this because of you. We're here because of you. So thank you very much for crossing over the bridge. And a very special morning to the Untengle team. So we're just about ready for our interview with Tehillah and Halil Edwards. Two young ladies in the furniture upholstering business. And they're joining us via Zoom. So we're going to see if they're here. They're here? Okay. Want to say morning to you ladies. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hi, how are you both?
I'm great.
Okay, wonderful. I know you're sisters, right?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. So I'll remember that as we have our conversation. So we're going to talk to you, you know, both of you together and also separately. So let us start separately so you can introduce yourselves separately.
Okay. My name is Tehillah. I'm the CEO of the business.
You're the older sister? Tehillah.
Yes, I am.
Okay, all right.
And I'm Halil. I'm the co-CEO of the business.
Okay, so you're the baby, so let me give you that title there. All right. Okay, fine. And you're in the upholstering business. How did you get involved in upholstering?
Well, this all started during COVID. We saw some stuff around the house that needed to be repaired, which was a couch in a recliner chair in our parents' room. It was tripping, and we Daddy wanted to fix it, and we couldn't really find anybody that could fix it. So we said we were going to try and fix it, and that's how we started.
So who decided that they were to try and fix it? Halil.
Well, Daddy saw that it was tripping, and he was like, let's try and do this, and if it works, then we can fix the chair. So yeah.
Okay, so take us through that process. So that the chair is stripping, and you decide, so since you can't get nobody fix it, it's COVID, right? But I guess COVID had a lot to do with that.
Yeah.
So you're going to stay home and you're going to do a DIY. So what was your first move? Take me through that.
Well, we pulled it down by pulling out the material piece by piece. And then we used the same pieces and cut out new fabric and sew them together like it was before.
That's a very good idea. Did it work?
Yeah. Yes, it did.
Okay. But you're going to need only a nail and gun for push down the nail in the board, and you had all of that?
Well, partially. We had to buy some new materials and resources.
Okay, so how Daddy liked the chair?
He loved it. That he even posted it on his socials. Yeah.
Really?
And along with that, we made a headboard from scratch. Well, not actually. We saw a headboard and we decided to make something from it. A tufted headboard.
Okay, so after that, it developed your confidence that you could actually do that.
Yeah.
All right, so what was the next move after that?
Well, from he posted that on his socials, we started to get more persons asking when will we start a business or if we can do something for them.
So you weren't nervous for no say it's really tear down on the father chair and try to build it. No, seriously no. And try to build it up back. I don't know professional upholsterer yet.
A little. We never know what we're doing because we had to sit down and watch a lot of YouTube videos to understand how to do the headboards and understand different techniques.
Oh, the wonders of YouTube videos, eh? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. I can identify with that. So while you're at home, you watch your YouTube videos, and I guess you get more of the tools that you actually needed.
Yeah.
All right. And then what?
And then we decided after people were asking when we go open a business and where can we find the headboard and stuff, we decided to buy more, invest in some resources and machines and stuff. Then after that we started getting our first clients.
I'm sure somebody listening here would just work out or try to work out. You said it so simply. We decided to invest in some material. That decision is a very expensive one. So how did you
Yeah.
actually get the resources to do that?
Well, after before it became like a big business, the first clients I would say they're the one that kind of funded
Okay.
some of the resources that we bought. Yeah.
Okay.
And we just
Wonderful.
put it back into the business. Yeah.
Okay, so all of that space now and the table and all of that. Are your mother and father space and I take up in the back of which part? Where is that?
Yes.
Oh, me know.
Yes.
Oh, me know. So which part that what was happening there before and before you started on that table?
Well, it was actually empty. It's a part of our house that we never really used, and we decided to use the space for the business because we weren't using it. So
Okay. Well, I don't have to ask if you were supported by you live with both parents or just daddy.
both.
Okay, so I don't have to ask if you're supported by both parents because your father was the one who actually posted the chair on Facebook.
Yeah.
All right, so tell us now, I'm a client and I'm coming to you and I don't know that is your father chair your start pad. Me have it say you is professional upholsterer. What kind of
Yeah.
questions you're going to ask me to convince me that you can actually do the job?
Well, firstly, we would show them the work that we've done if they want to see it either
Exactly.
through photos or actually want to come and see the work that we did. So
Right.
that's the main thing that we use to actually convince our clients that we can actually do the
Right.
headboards.
Right. And did you give us any pictures of any of the work that you've done? We'd love to see it on our monitor. So we're gonna look at it. So we're gonna post those pictures that our listeners can actually see what you've done. So why headboards? Why ottomans and why did you choose these pieces of furniture?
Well, we kind of didn't choose it. We just wanted to give our dad a birthday gift, and others saw it and they were like, people want it. It was COVID, so people wanted their rooms to look nice. So they were like, where can we find this? So it basically chose us. Yeah.
Okay, that's wonderful. So who you said you gave a birthday present?
Our dad.
Boy, daddy is a very popular person at home. It seems to be all about daddy. So what you make for your mother?
Well, both of them shared because it was actually for their room.
Oh, it was
So
for the two
yeah.
of them room. Okay, I got you. So,
Yeah.
all right, fine. See, so me a fast no business. So, all right, all right, no. So, all right, fine. So you established that you have a business and people have so many different kind of tastes because the kind of material that you're going to use to make your parents ottoman might be different from what I would want. Could I bring my
Yeah.
material to you?
Well, it depends. We work with a certain type of material, but we will actually look at the material that you have and see if we can work with it. If not, then we'll have to go to the store and find something probably similar to it.
Okay. So take me through a day now of both of you. How do you decide who does what?
Well, I would say we kind of when it come on to sewing stuff, that would be what I would do.
Mm-hmm.
He would do like the cut stapling and on yeah.
Halil, what do you do?
More like the stapling, or if we get a work that we need to pull down, I would pull it down so she can cut out the material and everything. Just different things like that, yeah.
Oh, you pull down
I'm
things.
more the hand.
Yeah.
Okay, so fine. So you pull it down and then your sister puts them together back again. Right?
Well, I help input it back
Yeah, both
together.
of us do
Yeah.
put it back together.
Okay, so you have a business. Where's this business?
At
It's
our home.
home based.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
wonderful. You know, the more I talk to people and the more of my own experience, I realize that COVID is not a bad virgin just totally bad, you know. No, he have little
It's
good in
not that
him.
long. It's true.
Don't it? He has little good in him.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Because because he created a lot of jobs for many people. I call COVID
Yeah.
he because you know well, Vaughn, you know I call COVID he is a virus, you know.
Yeah.
My producer says that's not fair and that's rude. but, anyway. but that's a fact, right? So where are you both now? 2 years later or a year later?
Basically 2 years. Yeah.
Okay, that's a beautiful picture. All right. So, okay, let us go back to the individual thing now. So, together you came and you formed a business. But I know that both of you have kind of different interests. Let me start with
Yeah.
Halil. Halil, tell me, I know you're doing this business, it's doing well, and you're going to stay in the business, but what are you looking forward to doing other than this?
Um, in terms of the business,
In terms of your
or
own personal goals.
well, I'm actually transferring a skill now. I'm transferring graphics and stuff like that.
Okay.
But yeah, basically.
Okay, so what you hold on, let me see what I read here because I know that I read that one of you the older sister has aspirations of becoming a fashion designer, while Halil
Yeah.
wants to venture into interior design.
Yeah, that's in the future. I think about two things right now, either both graphics and interior. But I think about the graphics right now.
Okay, and
And later on.
all right, so let's start with the interior designing, right? Interior designing is a very lucrative business. A lot of people are asking for people who can give them advice as to how to decorate their homes and that kind of thing. So, are you going to be using YouTube again? Because YouTube can be very, very helpful.
Definitely. Definitely.
Yes, very, very helpful. So that's what you're using to you. So you have first of all you have to develop your own taste, right?
Yeah.
Before you can actually go. Although you're going to be designing other people's homes, you have to have a very clear taste of your own,
Mm-hmm.
right, Halil?
Yeah.
What's your design taste? What would you How would you describe your
I'm
interior design?
still finding it. I'm still
Oh,
trying to find it right
yes,
now.
yes.
Yeah.
I understand that. I understand that very well because it changes, you know. Because sometimes I find when you're much younger, you kind of boho, and then the older you get and the more resources you have, you change up again.
Yeah.
All right. So let's talk to you now, Tehillah, and find out more about your aspirations of becoming a fashion designer. How close are you to those goals?
Well, at the moment, I'm still learning the basics of like drafting patterns, and just learning more about sewing techniques and stuff.
Okay. All right. So we're going back to the upholstering business. When I was reading this, I was thinking to myself that I should ask you ladies, have you ever tried this? Because a lot of car seats tear up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it can be very expensive sometimes to get a brand new car seat. Have you ever thought of suggesting to somebody like how you fix up your daddy chair? Have you ever
We've done
suggested
it.
what?
We've done car seats before. Yeah, we've
Oh,
done car
oh,
seats before.
wonderful! Because I know that's a lucrative enough car seat tear up, you know. So,
Yeah.
so people are actually asking you to fix their car seats.
Yeah.
But it's a different thing from an ottoman door. So how you maneuver that?
Very hard. Yeah, it's hard.
I can imagine.
So,
But
yeah.
you're mastering it slowly.
Yeah.
Okay. You see that thing that you use at the staple gun?
Mm-hmm.
Or you have one?
Yeah, we do.
I find say if you just put under any little piece of cloth under any little thing where you can't see, I use the staple gun, it go far away, you know.
Yes, it does.
All right. So it's now 29 minutes after 11 o'clock. Let's wind up this. I'm going to ask you different, to respond, differently. So if you were to say to someone, why is it that they first of all need to start their own business? And why is it that they could venture into upholstering? What would you say to them? Why would you advise them or encourage them to do that?
Well, I would definitely say, well, not only upholstery, but entrepreneurship overall. I feel like, and it can lead you down a road of freedom financially. I'll definitely say that.
Right? Is it doing that for you?
Yes, it is. It's helping
Wonderful.
with, like, not going into debt.
That's
Definitely.
wonderful. You know, when I hear the two of them bright up, and say, yes, yes, it is. I see that it is. All right, Halil, why would you suggest to any one of your friends to try that if they're having problems finding a job or moving forward?
Well, it's the same thing that you said, and also it establishes your skills. Like you learn more skills as you go, and you just continue, and you can become something big from it. Because that's where other person started back then. A lot of millionaires and billionaires, they started, they had an idea and they grew on it.
Well said. And of course, we can't underrate the value of the community. What community are you from?
The Spanish Town area.
And does your community support you?
Yeah. Yes, definitely. I always say most of our clients are from our area.
Wonderful. Excellent. So we just want to bless up the community that supports you, two young women. And do you find that mostly men are in upholstering and not women, right? So you're
old men.
Old men, yeah.
It says old men. That's a Taylor. No. Yeah. But can I tell you something? You know, I love when you say old men in Halil, because, you know, those who have a trade, those who actually can use their hands, or those who are creative, are going to be the new entrepreneurs, or are being the new entrepreneurs. So, you know, you probably have to go back. All of us probably have to go back and, you know, look at the old tailor that used to be in the business, in the community, and learn from them. Because especially COVID taught us that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, absolutely. So thank you so very much for sharing your story with us. Say a very special how to do to your parents, and bless up daddy and the old chair. I sorry you never have a picture. You haven't done a picture of the chair. Me that did love to see the chair. No picture of the chair. Me would have loved to see. No picture of the chair that they post on Facebook. All right, so here what you're going to do. We're going to ask you to WhatsApp it to our producer, Vaughn, right? Because the fast me want to see the chair, okay?
Okay.
All right, wonderful. Lovely talking to you. Continue to do your business and continue to have that entrepreneurial spirit. And I know that it's going to be growing from strength to strength.
Thank you for having us.
You're most welcome. Where can we find you though? Because we want help with that business thing. Oh, where we can find you?
You can find us on Instagram and Facebook. On Instagram it's Tehillah and Halil Renewed Designs, and on Facebook it's Tehillah Halil Renders.
Okay, wonderful talking to you, ladies, and continue to forge and go into areas that are not typically, you know, thought of as a woman's job, but you can still master. Congrats to you both.
Thank you.
Okay, wonderful. So that was a lovely conversation with our first interview for today. That's Tehillah and Halil Edwards, two young ladies in the furniture upholstering business. And it sounds like a very lucrative business. You heard them say they're doing well. And you see that YouTube video thing. Sometimes you just need to go on YouTube. It's this day and age now where you can just go on YouTube, investigate, find out. They have many DIY videos and that kind of thing. Make use of it. We soon come. And we are now live with the Tri-State. We're streaming live here now to the Tri-State. Good afternoon, Beauregard.
How are you doing on this Thursday afternoon?
I am doing very well. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Good to hear from you. I got up and got some great news this morning. They said the gas prices are falling, Mama Kelly. Gas prices are going down here in the United States, even though things are, the inflation continues, but it's a good thing. Gas prices looks like it's going down.
I'm happy for you in the United States now, because no matter how me here, it's a gas price I go down everywhere, except here, sir.
I don't know what I'm doing, Mama Kelly, or if I'm going to the reserve or what the case may be, but we see the prices. It's starting to decline a little bit. Every day a little bit go down.
I couldn't tell when last I filled my tank, and that's the truth.
Not only you, Mama Kelly. Enough of it.
Half tank now for me, and I'm good to go.
or wherever you have.
Trust me. But you see, Joe, me have to come up from St. Mary come and work. Me work out exactly to the liter how much gas me need. Figure and come. And not a liter more.
Wow.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, man. A lot of people have to budget at this time, Mama Kelly. The way things looking right now, everybody a budget.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, man.
So your sister is here with us. She's actually live inside of the studio. I know you're waiting to have a conversation with Sister Carol.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
yes,
so she's
looking
here.
forward to it, definitely.
Right, all right. Where you there? Want me to see her?
I'm gonna work on that for you.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna work on that for you, Mama.
Okay, all right, cool. So what else is happening your side?
Well, we're happy to see that the Reggae girls made it to the World Cup.
Yes.
Everybody over here is excited. All Jamaicans all around the world are excited.
Them beat Haiti.
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely.
We're
and
excited.
they're looking forward to they're playing against, let me see, they have another game which takes place today against Canada. They will be playing against Canada today, so
we're looking forward to a victory there too.
Yes.
This side here now, paternity leave is closer to becoming a reality for government employees. Paternity leave. How you feel about that? About men getting paternity leave for their, you know.
For what?
Oh, you for that question that boy got. How you mean for what?
No, why are men being given paternity leave?
Because they need to spend some time with their newborn babies.
No, man. I don't believe in that one, Mama Kelly.
Okay.
I mean, you can work and find the time, you know, to be with your child just the same. Go and work, man. That's another reason for no paternity leave. Make some more money. Go and go make some more money that the child is going to
you're going to be paid for the paternity leave.
Right. But, I mean, well, if someone wants to, you know, spend more time, I'm not knocking them, but to use that as an excuse, I don't see how, you know, unless they want to actually help the mother in terms of giving the mother a break.
I think that's what it is. But my only problem with this paternity leave thing, you see, I think it's a good idea because I think that fathers should be given an opportunity to spend time with their newborn babies. But the only problem I have with paternity leave is that a man, depending on how he behave or don't behave, can have all three baby coming in a 1 year. So you're giving paternity leave for each of them.
Not only that, Mama Kelly, but I mean, how would this thing work? Would it be you just living over here and the mother is living there and you can just say you have paternity leave? Would it have to be like a family situation? You have proof that you're living in the same household in that sense? How would they make this thing work? Anybody can just say they need paternity leave. Exactly.
So these are all of the things that we have to straighten out and iron out before a man can really say, "I'ma apply for paternity leave."
True indeed.
Well, I understand your concerns, but I personally think it's a good thing. But it not just so.
Right.
Because I know, as you say, you have to prove it. You can imagine, yes sir. Oh yeah, I see you. I don't see you this long time.
Or if it's even an emergency and them call and say, "Yo, we need such and such to come into work today," and the woman I say, "Who? What his name?" We don't know who name.
Anna Imigi. Oh my goodness me. Oh dear. You know where my iPod feed self I go.
Oh man. You know, Mama Kelly, we're here laughing and enjoying this story, but I just wanted to segue to a similar story, and it's a more serious one.
What's that?
That I saw on the internet circulating. A doctor in Brazil was caught on tape sexually abusing a pregnant woman during a C-section.
Oh Lord have mercy.
Now, this
oh
woman...
my goodness.
This woman was drugged. She was sedated. And he was less than a yard from the other doctors who were doing the C-section, who were performing the C-section. He's an anesthesiologist, I believe, and they said he overdosed her with the sedatives. And while the other doctors were standing less than 2 feet away from him.
So they didn't see?
No, he had a there was a sheet. I believe when you're doing a C-section, there's a sheet they put between the lady's face and her stomach.
Oh my goodness me.
So he was standing right there by her face, with
Lord
his,
have
pardon me
mercy.
for this term, or his genitals in her face.
Oh my
and
God.
and there's a video circulating, and they were recording him because they suspected him of doing these things, and they went into a room. They switched rooms on him and went into a room where he could not see out, but they could see in. So they were recording him while he was doing what he was doing, and 2 or 3 other doctors were standing right there next to him, and they weren't paying attention to what he was doing to the lady.
Can you imagine when they found out how close they were to him while he was doing that? And how many other times him probably do it before with them see him on in their room?
Yeah, man.
So what happened to all a curve like that now?
Well, he was arrested. They arrested him, and now he's gonna face rape charges.
Oh my goodness me. And how do we protect this woman's identity? Because she has no part in none of this, you know.
True. And
So-
this just highlights the fact that a lot of women should be careful, when they make visits to where they are sedated. Even the dentist and things of that nature. When they get sedated, you don't know what's going on around you.
You
Not
talk
just
about-
women, but men also.
Yes, but you
know.
talk about the dentist. A lot of women have some very terrible stories to tell about going to the dentist, you know. And the same sedative, even without sedative. Then my doctor, I don't even need to put you on a sedative. You understand me? No, I don't want to
Yeah,
say
some
it.
of
you
them
know.
sneaky, yeah. them
Yeah,
sneaky.
I wouldn't wide something there.
Yeah.
No, sir.
Yeah, man. There's a thin line between a checkup and, for lack of a better term, Mama Kelly, a feel up.
That's gross. That's
No, because
no,
that's what some of these doctors end up doing. They molest these ladies, they fondle them, and do all type of
Boy,
things.
I'm in a
while-
business
while
where
they are
nobody
drunk.
want to say no. But you see, certain doctor, hey, I remember going to a gynecologist once, and you know what? He had a picture on a plaque on his wall. You know what the plaque said? I love my job.
Wow.
No. And that kind of, I'm like, you do?
And
How
Mama
much?
Kelly, there was a story that came out, a movie that came out the other day, and I believe it was a true story of a doctor who fathered like half of the children in a town because he was the only doctor in the town, and everybody started suspecting after a while, saying that, all of the kids them look like this man. And it was actually a true story, and he was arrested for he got all these women impregnated while during their visits. I forgot what type of doctor he was, but somehow they were sedated, and that was the way in which he was able to impregnate them. And it was
my
like
God.
20, 30 children in the town that were all brothers and sisters because of the doctor.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm gonna look it up and get the real story on it. Yeah.
That is frightening. But there are some people who, I know that, like, for example, I talk about this with my friends. It's like, I'm a Swiss. My friend them say, boy, no woman can massage them. It have to be around no man not massaging me. None. Me don't care what nobody want to say. And whatever spin you want to put on it, put the spin on it. But you see, when me go to the massage, me know my sister-in-law go, yeah. Me know so she just go, because I remember how you stay when you do the massage. Much of my bridge say, boy, you come by and do a massage. Me say, come by which part? What's it bad? I'm here. Me have my 2 sisters never do my massage. Lucky. Not coming by. Not coming
Wow.
by. So
Yeah,
for
man,
those
that's sick,
listening
man.
now who hearing me, I wonder how it takes so long to come by. No, you get it. You get the message. Not coming by.
Oh man.
Okay.
One more thing happening here. LeBron James, the basketball player, he has come under some heat because of some comments he made recently pertaining to another basketball player. Who, her name is Brittany Griner. She's a female basketball player, an American WNBA basketball player who has been locked up in Russia since the beginning of the Ukraine and Russia war because she was caught with some of those, those vape smokes that people use with the
Yeah.
THC in it.
Yeah.
She was caught with some of those in her possession in Russia, and she's been locked up there since. And LeBron James came out and made some comments where he said, if it was him, quote unquote, I would be feeling like I don't even want to come back to America, because he's saying that America hasn't done enough to get her released and sent home yet.
But that is not no. What is a crime where she is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So now he has come out and retracted those statements because he's in the hot seat now. Everybody's saying, well, why don't you go join her? Those are what some people are saying. Why don't you go join her? You can leave when you're ready. But, you know, it's really been a terrible situation for her because, you know, she was actually playing over there for a Russian team also.
Oh, wow.
You know, and I don't know if it has something to do with spite in America in terms of, you know, the war was just kick off. It happened as soon as the war took place. So
anyway, we're going to take a break. So we want to welcome Sister Carol to the studios of the Bridge 99 FM. We had Sister Carol on this program. Well, you know that Ilawi is Sister Carol bonafide brethren. So Ilawi work here on the bridge and nobody now go first Ilawi. We get Sister Carol in our studio. That is just a gift, right? So Ilawi, Anasa. So he first got Sister Carol inside of the studio, and now we honored her in Reggae Month in February, and now we have her live inside of the studio to just keep us posted on what's going on.
Blessed love, my sister.
All right. Romy, I want more volume. I want to hear my sister loud in my ears.
Yes.
That's right. Same way, so because that's how we do we thing. So Beauregard is there, and we're streaming live to the tri-state. Beauregard.
greetings, Sister Carol.
Yes, my family, how you do?
Bless, everything good with me. How are you doing?
I don't have nothing to complain about right now. I not like.
See there.
More like giving thanks for everything, you know?
Yeah.
And being in Jamaica, I don't know. It's no problem.
Right. Nice. You know, we know, so we should have started the music, but I'm not starting with the music because one of the things that a lot of people may or may not know is that yourself and your husband have a nice farm in Jamaica. So you are also an actress, a DJ, and a farmer. So me ask you, how the farm?
Farm are going good. Very good. Up to this man, we sell over £1,000 planting.
Really? You serious? So much planting you have?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I mean, no, will you coconut?
Yes.
So on the sell to the farmers market where?
Everybody.
Oh my goodness.
Everybody, because we have to cater to the small people them, and you know the not so small people them.
Right. So same price?
No. I have to adjust the thing.
You say you touch everything every now and then.
I have to adjust the thing, you know.
So what else do you have on the farm? What else you plant on the farm?
Bananas, breadfruit, coconut jelly, whole heap of pear, them call it avocado also. And just about every little thing, Aki, we have, you know.
Naseberry. I wish, what fruit you always bring for me?
All kind of fruit.
No, seriously.
And it was just Tuesday, I talk about the apple, me, Mama Elise.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we have enough out to eat the apple.
Oh, nice. That's
and
true.
And custard apple.
Okay, you bring custard apple.
Yeah.
Bring custard apple, yes, I remember that. That's wonderful. So, you know, a lot of people sing about farm, but, you know, them not really farm. So this is one of the empresses who sing about our farm. She sing about leaf and bush and them thing there, and it's because you know about them thing there.
Yeah, we not farm food.
No farm, no food.
We really have put some things in
know, me not gonna say that.
We not gonna say something in the boring,
some of them are farm food.
Actually, I put things in the earth and
I
give thanks for everything will come out, you know.
Yeah, man. What a wonderful experience that is here, man.
I'm not striking, tell him, man.
Yeah, man.
Big
True
up
indeed.
to my driver, partner in crime, husband, manager, everything. Big up yourself, Deano.
Deano, you shall call our driver. Yes, you should have the manners. And then you come here and come fix her up. You know. Let them know these things.
Everywhere.
So Deano is here. Deano is always there, you know. Oh, no work out that's something there. You know, how to do it.
Why, sis, if me for tell it come like we need about 3 or 4 more show. From 11 to 2.
I'm tell you.
Yeah, I only part things, but you know, I have to make the people them know say him there about and me give thanks to him. I'm give God thanks for him because me no easy to deal with DJ, you know. And I'm 43 years now.
Can you believe that?
43 years.
And you know, travel up and down everywhere.
Everywhere.
Oh, that sound to your boy.
It's not just
that sound great.
It's not just husband, you know, it's father and grandfather as well. So it's a whole heap of different role in play, and he play them pretty well.
Can I tell you something though, Beauregard?
Yes.
Those of us who know Sister Carol well and been traveling, you know, on you know, going on the road with Sister Carol, because there was a time when Sister Carol used to go on the road plenty with Sister Judy Maud, and Deano is always there. And you know what we love about Deano is not a man who is always there where Sister Carol can go bad up and tell, say, go over there, so I know them kind of always there, man. There. No, sir.
No, but you know what it is, Mama Kelly. Call me old school or whatever people might want to say, but this is what I like to hear. And you know, I like to hear women speak about their men like this, as well as men speak about their women like this, versus, you know, some of the toxic narrative that we hear nowadays in women say, you know, I don't need a man for nothing, and those type of things. You know, it hurts my heart sometimes to hear women saying stuff like that. They don't need a man for anything at all.
I hear you. I hear you. And I understand exactly where you're coming from. And you notice that we always try to promote the opposite of what you just spoke about, because it's so the most high planet, you know. So, and I know you're like that, Beauregard. I know, say, you know, you like them thing there. So, yeah, so that is one of our sisters who always inspire us. You always inspire us that way.
Give thanks, Mama.
Yeah, man.
Give thanks.
Now, other than putting in things in the ground and watching them grow, Sister Carol, we see that you have been putting in the work. Tell us what you have been up to since we last spoke.
Well, recently, the beginning of June, I, for the first time, got back on the road since 2019. And it has been good. It's a new experience, you know. I've never really taken a break for so long, like for 3 years. But being back out there and just feeling the love, and to see how people long to see me or want to see me, it's a good feeling.
Yeah.
You know, and we don't really go as hard as we used to, cause remember now I'm 60 odd and still a trad, you know.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, we just a cruise with the thing, you know. And every chance me get, me come recharge my battery and well up myself that me can defend it.
How is, and I never asked any artist this before, you're going to be the first artist I'm going to ask this, how is reggae music doing around the world?
Reggae music great right around the world.
Right.
All on the next planet.
See there.
Me never go there yet, but me know. Cause the thing big.
Yeah.
Right.
It's gigantic. And me know for sure, say, some other extraterrestrials that deal with reggae, trust me, the thing big.
Them going dance, which part them they doing or they now come, which part me they come dance?
No.
If they don't mind, that is. But look here now, you've taken a break and you're looking forward to going forward on the road.
Just started in June for my first time since 2019.
What experience was that? What?
My first performance was at the World Beat Center in San Diego, and just coming out back for the first time, I was a bit like, wow. I saw people well advances. You know, you're warm, you're there, you wash, you cook, you clean, grandma, this, that. You know. But actually, people say more, and you know, I say it has been 41 years, and I'm so grateful that the Most High blessed me with the ability to have good health and to have the ability to still be doing what I love to do.
What a blessing indeed. And tell us how that audience that shows so much love, especially the audience, the international community, how does that love actually charge you up?
Well, it's a charge where sometimes, believe you me, it gets emotional. And then sometimes like my second show in Arizona at this festival called the Hullabaloo Festival. And I literally see a good portion of my audience just crying. And it's like, nobody now look them. It's tears of joy, and I'm just glad to see me. Cause you have people that came out to see me when they were children. Now they're adults, and them say, "Sis, you're still about," and they're bringing their children. And I just did a show on July 4th in Maryland, where they had a tribute to Harriet Tubman, and the promoter, she came to see me when she was 10 years old.
Oh my goodness.
And she said that left her like a tattoo on her brain. I gotta find this woman. She is the one who's to come and deal with this show, and turnout was massive. Massive. Yeah?
That was the Waterfront Festival.
Yes.
Wow. You know, it's a wonderful feeling. I don't cut your Beauregard, but it's a big responsibility that, you know.
Why, sis? Trust me, it is. But it's not me alone. It's a team. It's a team of people to make it work. You have some team members all wear 5 hats. You know? And the band and backup singer, the person who does the vendoring, you know, and as always, management, Deano, always there to make sure say everything they on point and everything straightened out, because him is a September born, meaning that he's from the tribe of Zebulon, and they basically put everything in order. If you come into this room right now and the desk is like this, he's just gonna clear up everything and put it in order. That's just who he is. So
wonderful.
You have some team members all wear all 4 or 5 hats. You know?
Nice.
So not just me one, you know what I mean?
Sister Carol, does the responsibility become greater when you see how your music has transcended from generation to generation? In the story that you just told about the little girl who came to see her, now she has grown up, she's a promoter, she had to get you there, and now you're singing for her daughter. Is the responsibility greater?
Yeah, in terms of stay in the course and make sure
consistency.
You're up and ready and always ready for deliver, because no matter what go on with you in a year life, them just want to hear sis. And me not for sick and not you know, me not for go wrong. Me have to just dead. You know. So the responsibility tall, but give thanks unto the Most High that thus far we have been here and I hold it together. You see it?
See it there.
You know, you said the responsibility is tall, and I'm going to refresh your memory about something that may be controversial, and is something that artists face, and Jamaican artists sometimes don't face it as well. I remember thousands of years ago, you were on a show with Sister Judy Mort, and there were those days it was the LGB community, Wooly Paletta added since then. And they used to follow you religiously. And I remember this particular night, they were out in their numbers and there was a protest there. Do you remember that occasion? Tell our listeners about it and how you deal with it now at this stage in your career.
Well, first let me correct it. It wasn't with Sister Judy Mowat. It was actually Sister Carol live in concert in Prospect Park.
There you go.
And this was 1993. So, you know, you come on, it's a big festival, it's your hometown, because them time them live just right around the corner.
There was a beach there somewhere, no?
No.
All right, go
this
on.
was Prospect Park, like I said, you know, they have this program they call Celebrate Brooklyn.
Okay.
And they've hired me, you know, a couple of times. But this particular night, I came out and I was doing my show and the place nice and jam-packed and the place, you know, festive. And my draw of a little lyrics wasn't pleasing to them. So what I learned from that night is that they told me that they were very disappointed in me because they've been following me for years and I'm one of their favorite artists and I let them down. I shouldn't say what I say. And then I said, I could take it apart and see exactly which part of the things that me go wrong. Well, I've come to learn that they're saying they don't want me to pray for them. Because for me to pray for them, it seemed like something wrong with them.
Oh.
So, me learn, so me have to say, me pray for everybody.
Oh.
So at that point, it was a lyrics that I was saying that, one time ago, things was like this, but now things change, and you have some people that take crack, some are get whacked, some lifestyle now is gay. So they're saying, as a writer, it shouldn't be in the same line. Talking about gay people and crackheads and this, it shouldn't be in the same line. I should have said it differently. And they were saying that at the time they're gonna, take me off everything and do this and do that, and every company they went to, I was even on tour, was to go on tour with Sister Judy Mowat and Jean Breeze, and they wanted to pull me off the tour and all of that. But it's a thing where you have to come to learn and understand. Because I said to them, I've never done a hate song. I don't hate no one. I love everyone because I am a woman that come to give life and to nurture life. So, me no promote or with anybody want to take people life for them lifestyle. But them I said, no, you should have known better. You should have known better. You shouldn't say you want to pray for we, like what wrong with we? And I say, so, all right, I pray for everybody then.
Wow.
So they kind of blew up, and this was before even the vibes with Shabba and Buju Banton and all of that.
I remember.
Yeah. But me leave it out and me give thanks, Them a claim, say me should have did bigger and better, but that get me out. But me don't know how that get me out. Because when I wake up this morning, I'm breathe in and I breathe out and I say, thank you, Jah. So me just...
You know what I remember, Sister Carol, and this is why I asked this. I remember that there was a lot of anger. But I remember distinctly that the anger was coming because of the love that they had previously.
Yeah.
And I think that's why they said they were disappointed.
No, it was kind of like, all right, this is Prospect Park.
Yeah.
It's a free concert. That means to say the place packed, full to capacity. Since that time, they banned me from the park, though.
You kidding me?
Yes.
Oh, yeah?
And them still have up this band, say, we can't play in a certain, like...
You serious?
I've done, like, Central Park twice and Prospect Park about 2 or 3 times. But since that time, them claims to them banned me. But since I've been here, I heard they call me, so I don't know if the band
lifted.
But what happened is that that night, I didn't know that there was so much that community was there, and even more so, there were more Rastas in the park. So that was where the clash is.
Whoa!
It's like they were coming at me, and the Rasta them I say, hey, we're there, phone. It
did get away.
It get away.
Wow.
And then it get away now that they started to lay with me outside.
I remember.
And they were looking in every car to find out which car I mean, you know, what them not go do still. So me and couple of my sister, we just fly with Natty and just walk through the park and go back on the other side, and them don't know where me turn. Yeah.
We're going to take a break, But one of the reasons I asked this question, because when artists in particular, but generally speaking, people who have to interface with the public, I think we've learned, we hold our own ground, and we know what we are dealing with, and we're sure about that. But we've also learned many lessons, let's put it that way. So we're going to take a break, we're soon forward. I think we have all learned a lot of how we interface with the international community in terms of religious beliefs, sexual preferences, even though we have our own. It's a very slippery slope while communicating. We give thanks to while communicating with the international community. But we're moving on. Beauregard, you there? I'm not there yet. So I have a CD that you've given to us, right? And I know you've always been working in the studio. So tell us a little bit about this CD before we play the track that we plan to play.
All right, this CD is called Look for the Good, and it's a CD done by Mr. Jason Mraz. He's a pop artist. And he wanted to do a diplomatic ganja song. And he asked around and they directed him to me and says, that's the lady you need to deal with. And they found me here in Jamaica, and I came to Kingston. They said, if you get the song to us by 3 o'clock, we have a deal. And somehow we work it out that the song, Big Up Yourself Computer Paul, I went to his studio and we work it out, and we have everything done by 2:58.
That was close.
So we send it to them, and they say everything good. So at the time, like I said, I was here in Jamaica, and this was Bob Marley's birthday, and I said, yo, them can't tie me up to the, me I got the museum. I have a couple things for burn and thing, tie me up. So the name of the song is called Time Out. And it's, like I said, with myself and Mr. Jason Mraz. So take a listen.
Okay.
Time to take a time out.
Absolutely beautiful. You're listening to this song, Beauregard?
Song sounds sweet.
It's
Sweet.
sweet. You know, look here. Is it a combination of that sweetness with Sister Carol's sweet roughness?
Yeah,
It's sweet. Nice. Want to sit down
man.
on the rhythm?
Yeah, man. I love them vibes.
Yeah.
Actually, it is my first time.
Go ahead, Carol.
Like I said, it was the first time I've ever spent so much time on the Billboard charts. Like since 2020, this album is still on the charts, even up to now.
This is the one that came out 2020?
Yeah.
You know, I've just gotten a copy of this on Beauregard, so we're going to listen to this, and you know, of course, you know, you're going to have to send them to some choice DJs,
Yes.
and give us a chance to really listen to it. But
Trust me, some of them was sent out, you know, but let me tell you something. I want to tell you the honest truth. Me don't know what it is, but I know everybody want places like that. That's why I have to take time out to be here with someone like you.
thank you so
Because
much.
it means a lot to me. Because me are probably Jamaica's most well-kept secret. Put it that way. Because it's like you're supposed to out there, but you're not really out there, you know. Because all the people them here check say would have play them, nah play you. So all some people are hear this now, them did get it in a them thing. But them just not play.
You know, you say you're Jamaica's well-kept secret. Amongst the people them who are the gatekeeper them. But me remember seeing you on some big stage right in a Jamaica, you're on Reggae some fest, and you just rip all Tony Rebel show. When you go on them the show, the people them just give you pure love.
Like I correct you a little bit.
Yes.
I've never performed on Sumfest.
It's Tony Rebel show.
I've performed at least 3 or 4 times on Rebel Salute.
You never performed on some fest?
Never. And I've done Sunsplash maybe about 3 or 4 times, but
Okay.
I've never done Sumfest.
Well, it's Tony Rebel show.
And I notice like even now that I'm here and I'm listening and I'm, you know, checking out some of the ads for the festival, it's like someone like with me would have been like a fossil. You know, people that say like as some dinosaur, me I take it further like a fossil. Cause my age and them kind of age and them not have on the thing. I just, you understand? So,
You grand picnic them.
you understand? So you just go and stay in the corner where I give you the love and show you the love. You know, cause probably me too old for the thing.
Yeah, but well, you know.
No, man.
Hold on.
Could never be.
Hold on. Beauregard, let me tell you something. You try nice up the thing.
No, could never be. Could never be. Could never be.
Sister Elise sitting in front of the thing, right? May I look on the thing? Me not see nobody on the paper there. My age. Or
Bury
beyond.
someone. Bury someone. Sizzler soon son fast
No, you have to bury son, man. We're going to shield him and take him out as one where them affiliate to me.
Okay.
Yeah, but for
Okay.
the most part, me I defend the fossil community and them not dealing with. Beauregard.
No, but I
Hold
see
on,
you.
hold
I
on.
see you on concerts.
Hold
I
on,
see you on festivals, still doing what you do.
Hold on.
Exactly,
Sister Carol, which is why I say
exactly.
you
Beauregard.
still can do it.
Exactly.
Beauregard.
Yes.
I'm going to change it to Killaboo.
Yes.
All right? I am not saying I cannot do it. The people who I expect to give me the opportunity to execute, they don't give me that. Have you ever seen me on any of the festivals in New York City where I live? Never. I've never done in the park. I've never done Irish Jam. I've never done none of those things. For whatever reason, I don't know. But I'm saying, I don't know if it's a fossil thing still going around. So, but wherever the love comes, I open and receive it and embrace it. Because I notice that the thing, the level. And you know, so when I talk to sis, we're not going to hear the truth, right?
Yeah, for real.
Yes.
Yeah, me not go sweep up nothing under the carpet.
We just want to use the opportunity to big up the fossil crew who come out with Sister Carol there because I say no, boom, original fossil crew. So ski and success, bless up yourself.
And Reverend Badu and
bless
the
up
great
yourself.
Ilawe.
The great Ilawe will just come and say, my name fossil. Yeah, we.
Yeah.
Are we nice? Are we happy?
Them not striking.
So, well, we are going to listen to this and we are going to play it. And I am going to play it because I am also a valid member of the fossil crew. So, you're too young, boy.
Me notice a burger, the kind of.
No,
I put a little grape on the beard, you know.
Now watch the beard.
Yeah, but
some silver linings.
Yeah, but it also can grant you entrance within the fossil community.
Yeah, but I'm not ready for fossil yet. No. Sorry, Beauregard, but you're not ready for the. Please.
Sister Carol, your brother is here inside the studio and himself send a shout out to you and bless you.
Which one of my brother?
Dave Judah.
Bless up yourself, Dave Judah.
Yeah,
bless up yourself, my brother.
Are you going to be here for His Majesty's celebration on the 23rd?
No, I'll be here in Jamaica.
Good.
Okay.
Good. We want to have you here with us sometimes.
But she was here the last time, so
Right.
I'm satisfied with that.
All right, so it's our turn now.
Yeah.
Right. So again, I say I didn't realize that it was not some fest, but I've seen you on a big stage. That's really what I meant to say. And that big stage obviously was Rebel Salute. And let me tell you, both the baby crew, the in-between crew, and of course the original fossil crew, you know, so we allow this in there. But at the end of the day, they were all so look for all them youth, you know.
Well, you want to Rebel Salute now. Even when I'm not performing on the show, I'm still there because it's actually my birthday as well.
Right.
So most of my crew say we are got Rebel Salute. So we always in an audience and we always have a party. Me and my same fossil crew. You know what I'm saying?
We're Malawi with them because I'm born for the same day, you know.
Yes.
So, bless up yourself, original fast. Wow, this was a wonderful. It's like what you call this now, reunited, and it feels so good.
Fossil reunion.
Fossil crew.
Morgan, remember you want to come into the crew, but you're too young. You're too young. All right, so
Go on, look it.
look you know. So we have 2 CDs, and we are going to be playing them, and we're going to be, sharing them with our listeners, and we're going to have a lot of fun doing that. And something that is very unfortunate, although we're laughing, is that people that come from outside of our culture seem to understand the worth that we have sometimes more than the people who are in our culture.
Most definitely so.
And that's a pity.
Most definitely so.
Anyway, producer, I see you with hand in your pocket. I know your body language, so I know when the hand's still in your pocket, it means watch that time something there. So one up, sis, it is always such a pleasure to have you. This morning I was a little worried because I didn't hear from Sister Carol, and I'm like calling her and say, Sister Carol, you still coming? And she's like, if me still coming, me not go flap your career.
Never. No day, no night.
No, yeah. So we just really love you for that. Bless up yourself. Bless
when you
up
ask me, say, if I Zoom or live or radio, I'm going to tell you, say, alive. Some figures say, well, then, Yeah, she know say you want come live.
Yeah, but me did
So-
answer, me did say good, and then me did say something else after that, and me don't hear from you.
No, you did tell me the time and you say bring some CD, so I say figure say alright. But when we really look back on the thing, we never did really confirm with you
Don't
like
worry
that.
about that, you know, me just
But-
want to know you're there.
Nah flappy career. Nah flappy career, sis. Nah flappy career.
So, Beauregard, I know you love Sister Carol.
Always, 100%. Always a pleasure speaking to your sister, and I'm looking forward to seeing you soon.
Alright, my brother.
All right,
Yes,
wonderful.
Killer Boo.
All right, so
All
we're going to read some of these comments afterwards. We don't have the time here now. Nikki Z is coming in, and my producer is getting a little edgy on me. So let us close off with the same one that we started, that we were playing a while ago. It is just so sweet. And music is music, no matter what generation you come from, you know. So sweet music is sweet music. So Beauregard, bless up yourself, bless up
Take
the
care.
team. Yes, and
All right.
see you Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Have a wonderful weekend.
You too.
All right, you take care.
The
Bless.
privilege to do is what you earn. To be yourself and free yourself is what I
Well, when I invited Sister Carol, I did not know it would be such a reunion. I didn't know this. So we just want to say give thanks for all those who are gathered here. And that's the power of my sister, you know. So bless up on yourself. Always good to have, you know. Deano, bless up yourself, you know. Because you know, say original, you know. All right. So we're sealing off with this one.
Bless up my crew. Fast listen.
I thought I was